What if a habit you've practiced for decades is actually working against your health? For men over 60, the way you've been pleasuring yourself could be quietly stripping away sensitivity, undermining prostate wellness, and even disrupting your sleep without you realizing it. Today we're cutting through the myths and revealing 7 hidden mistakes in senior self-pleasure that every man needs to know. Stick around, because correcting just one of these could change everything. If you're ready to reclaim your comfort and vitality, subscribe to Elderly Insights. Hit the bell so you never miss a tip, and type 1 in the comments if you're committed to transforming your well-being. Mistake 1. Believing the semen retention myth. Many men think that withholding ejaculation boosts energy or testosterone. In reality, your body is designed for regular release. Prolonged abstinence can cause pelvic congestion, mood swings, and even increase prostate discomfort. Solution: maintain a moderate, consistent frequency of ejaculation. This natural release helps balance hormones, relieves tension, and can improve sleep quality. Mistake 2. Sticking to the exact same technique. Using the same hand, grip, pressure, and rhythm every time conditions your body to expect just that stimulus, leading to decreased sensitivity and difficulty enjoying intimacy with a partner. Solution: vary your approach. Switch hands, adjust pressure, change speed, or introduce simple, safe accessories. Novel stimulation keeps your nervous system engaged and enhances overall pleasure. Mistake 3. Rushing through the experience. A hurried. Routine turns a deeply personal moment into a mechanical task. When you race to the finish, you miss out on richer, more fulfilling sensations. Solution: slow down. Practice deep breathing, take intentional pauses, and savor each sensation. Treat this time as an opportunity for mindfulness and self-connection, not just release. Mistake 4. Focusing only on the genitals. Limiting stimulation to one area ignores a wealth of nerve endings elsewhere. Regions like the inner thighs, lower abdomen, chest, neck, and perineum can dramatically heighten arousal and emotional connection. Solution: explore your whole body with gentle touch, massage, and even temperature variation. This broader approach deepens pleasure and fosters greater bodily awareness. Mistake 5. Skipping lubrication. Aging skin tends to be drier, and friction without lubrication can cause irritation, microscopic damage, and reduce sensitivity. Solution: use a quality water-based or silicone-based lubricant. It protects delicate skin, reduces effort, and more closely mimics the sensations of partnered intimacy, making every movement smoother and more comfortable. Mistake 6. Carrying shame or guilt. For many men over 60, feelings of shame or guilt around masturbation trace back to messages learned decades ago, when self-pleasure was framed as sinful, naughty, or a sign of weakness. Even if you now understand, on an intellectual level, that masturbation is a healthy expression of your body's needs, those old emotional tapes still play in the background. How shame sabotages enjoyment, tension and distraction, guilt triggers stress hormones like cortisol, tightening muscles and fragmenting your focus. Instead of being present to the sensations, part of your mind is scolding you. You shouldn't be doing this. Avoidance and secrecy. Feeling embarrassed can make you rush or hide the act, turning what could be a soothing ritual into a hurried chore. Over time, this pattern reinforces negative associations. Self-image impact. Persistent shame can erode self-esteem. You may start to see yourself as immoral or out of control, which damages overall body confidence and feeds anxiety around intimacy, even with a partner. The deeper cost: emotional tension doesn't stay confined to the bedroom. It can bleed into your daily life, amplifying stress, reducing your ability to relax, and even disrupting sleep. You may find yourself anxious about your desires or questioning your masculinity, concerns that grow louder when left unspoken. Solution: reframe masturbation as mindful self-care. Identify your internal messages. Spend a few minutes reflecting or journaling. What thoughts come up when I think about masturbating? Label each as old belief versus evidence-based. Truth. For example, old belief: it's shameful to touch myself. New truth. Self-pleasure is a normal, healthy way to learn about my body. Adopt a wellness mindset. Compare masturbation to other self-care rituals, like stretching, meditation, or a warm bath. All nourish your body and mind. Create a dedicated space and time. Light a candle, play gentle music, or practice a brief breathing exercise beforehand. Treat it as a mini retreat rather than a guilty secret. Practice self-compassion. Use affirmations. I deserve pleasure. My body's needs are valid, or I honor myself with care. When guilt arises, pause and gently remind yourself, it's okay. This is healthy. Repeat as needed until the tension eases. Integrate mindfulness techniques. Focus on the sensations in your body without judgment. Notice temperature, pressure, rhythm, and emotional responses. If your mind drifts to self-criticism, simply acknowledge the thought, there's that old guilt again, and return attention to the present moment. Seek safe community or professional help if needed. Sometimes talking to a trusted friend, partner, or support group can normalize your experience. If guilt feels persistent or tied to deeper issues, a few sessions with a sex-positive therapist or counselor can help you reframe long-held beliefs and fully embrace pleasure as part of your well-being. By acknowledging and releasing shame, you open the door to a more relaxed, connected, and satisfying experience. Masturbation becomes not a secret to hide, but a deliberate act of self-care, one that honors your body's wisdom, supports emotional balance, and strengthens your confidence both alone and with a partner. Mistake 7. Avoiding professional guidance when issues arise. Too many men soldier on in silence when they notice changes, whether it's persistent pain, new discomfort, a drop in sensitivity, or shifts in performance. You might chalk it up to just getting older, but untreated urological or pelvic floor problems rarely resolve themselves and can actually get worse. Pelvic tension can become chronic, minor nerve damage can lead to long-term numbness, and undiagnosed prostate issues can impact more than just your sexual health. Why it matters? Early detection is key. A quick checkup can reveal treatable conditions like prostatitis, benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH, or pelvic floor muscle imbalances before they escalate. Tailored interventions work. Urologists and pelvic health specialists have at their disposal everything from guided pelvic floor exercises, Kegel's biofeedback, to non-invasive therapies, acoustic wave, targeted physiotherapy, and, if necessary, medication or minimally invasive procedures. Peace of mind. Beyond the physical relief, talking openly with a professional can banish the guilt or embarrassment you may feel and restore your mental and emotional well-being. Solution: recognize the red flags. Watch for ongoing discomfort, changes in sensitivity, recurring urinary symptoms, or emotional distress around your sexual health. Seek out the right specialist. Start with a board-certified urologist for prostate and urinary concerns, or a pelvic health physiotherapist for muscle-related pain and dysfunction. Many clinics now offer telehealth consultations if travel or mobility is an issue. Follow through on recommendations. Whether it's a set of daily pelvic floor exercises, a prescribed topical or oral medication, or a course of guided physical therapy, consistency is crucial for recovery. Ask questions. Don't hesitate to request clear explanations of your diagnosis, all available treatment options, and realistic timelines for improvement. Monitor and adjust. Keep a simple journal of symptoms, progress, and any side effects. Share this with your provider at follow-up visits to fine-tune your care plan. By breaking the silence and working with a professional, you're not only protecting your sexual health but also boosting confidence, reducing anxiety, and ensuring that a treatable issue doesn't become a lifelong struggle. Remember, seeking help is a sign of strength, not weakness, and it could be the single most effective step you take toward reclaiming your comfort and vitality. Reclaim your comfort, sensitivity, and confidence, because self-pleasure in your senior years isn't a mere indulgence. It's an essential pillar of your overall health, mental clarity, and emotional resilience. By incorporating these mindful practices into your routine, you're empowering yourself to reduce stress, improve sleep, strengthen pelvic and prostate health, and deepen your connection to your own body. This is self-care in its purest form, a way to honor decades of lived experience and celebrate the wisdom and confidence that come with age. If you found these tips valuable, be sure to subscribe to Elderly Insights for a continuous stream of expert-backed advice crafted specifically for men over 60. Share this video with your friends, family, or anyone who could benefit from a little extra empowerment, and help us spread the message that sexual well-being is a lifelong journey. Drop a comment below and let us know which of the 7 mistakes resonated with you most, and what positive changes you expect to see once you put these solutions into practice. Never underestimate the power of a simple shift in routine. Just one adjusted habit can spark a cascade of improvements in your vitality, mood, and intimate life. Here's to living vibrantly at every age, embracing each moment with renewed curiosity, self-respect, and joy.